The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Conventional football.
Bill, can you hear me?
By the head coach. They
No,
give
Bill.
him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
Bill?
On that play.
To throw is Wentz. And his first pass is incomplete.
Bill?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense?
Bill.
Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
Bill.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
The Fasano here brings it in. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about
Yo,
trying
Billy,
to
can you hear me?
hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. Steps away to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yo, Tyler, I'm going to tag you in this later, just so I can say, tell me fuck Ray Lewis now, bitch.
Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
Oh, I missed.
But happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Trying to get this kid
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open.
And he fires.
Come on.
Picked off at the 22. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Bill, can you hear me?
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football
League. Can you hear me?
A fake, and it backfires.
But we've seen a lot of... to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Oh, Billy.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Gold is able to put it through. And that will make our score 9-0.
I'm just going to fuck
So a
with you
good
this
kick
time,
there
dude.
to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35.
Where the fuck?
15
are you
yards
going?
there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
What the fuck? I nailed that.
So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you can probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hang in there now.
Now Wentz. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he's taken down inside the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he didn't get it there. No,
wow.
It's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Wow, Billy.
So that now 3 misses here in this first half.
And the important thing is you just can't get discouraged. You may still have some chances to make amends in the second half, so you've got to get yourself in the right frame of mind to get the job done.
They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
Yo.
Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Kareem Martin. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Pass incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Wentz. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Blair Walsh on for a long field goal. He's hit from as far away as 56 in his young career. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. So that's now 12 points that they've left on the field, 4 missed field goals.
Now, you and I were both hoopers, so you know it's like being a shooter in basketball. Sometimes when things go wrong, it gets in your head, and it's tough to get back on track. And that one, it never had a chance.
Two sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
and has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
First down, the run with Lynch. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010.
Now I can hear
That's
you.
how they constructed their offensive line.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Break your
5
fucking
yards
back
on the
doing that,
catch
bud.
there, brings up second down.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens.
needs to go
the
to
only
church.
player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I
Where's
often
that to,
talk
buddy?
about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He dumps off to Morris. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Wentz now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but first and 10 here. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On first and 10, here's Wentz. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's
That's a
taken
big
down.
loss.
Ray Lewis coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Throw right
Fuck,
side
I turned around and
to
tried
T.O.
to steal it.
That one goes for
Fucked
24
up.
yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Incomplete.
My lineman almost
This
picked that
defense has
off.
been very
bud.
disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
So you're never going to hit that. Why do you even try?
I know that from down to down, you'll hop into different offensive formations and try and fool the defense and pick up some yardage. But going into field goal formation on second down and then running a fake off of it, help me here. Help me with this one. I'm supposed to know this. Help me.
I'm so baffled that I like it because it's different.
Different, all right, but not very successful.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Man open left side is Brown. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on fourth down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Now Sanders. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
I don't even care. I'll take the penalty for you.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Come on, let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Brady going option left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Like 20.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Smith catches left side. 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards.
Don't worry.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And
I'm here to teach you not to like completely make you not want to play.
Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So they took a shot on 1st down.
Where's the flag on that?
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Now Brady.
Oh, what the fuck?
Intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Now you made me mad. You're in trouble.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Fucking piss me off. I told you. I'm coming for you, boy.
Goes. Jordan Evans coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs... And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now that was a beautiful play.
My ball back.
Pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Coming for you, Bear.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he finds a man. It's Fasano. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards through the air to first down.
Get that ball in the end zone then.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
No, quit going for field goals, because you suck.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Shifts free at the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Wentz to throw again. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Smith. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Wentz will keep it, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Carson Wentz taking it in. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, tell them to face me and I'll shut up. Tell them to quit being a little shit-talking little bitch. Tell them be a man.
Following the penalty, Lynch. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run
Tell him I
on
said he's
first
a
down.
permanent
Gain of
vagina in
7
my
leaves
eyes.
him with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But
Tell him I said he's a pure vagina
get a
for the
couple of
rest of
first downs, run some plays, run some
days.
clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
No, not the rest of
Now
today, the rest
Brady.
of days.
And he lets go a laser pulled in
To the
by
end of
Edelman.
time.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Brady. And the
Off the back of your head.
The ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Wow.
So a big call there. That brings up 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Lynch. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Wentz now on 1st down.
Come for you!
The Ravens able to get to him. Javon Curse in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now
Whoa!
and that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings
No, I
up
tipped it. I
3rd.
jumped at it.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
To throw is Wentz.
Yes!
He's going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, got to have this one. And he will find T.O. on the left side complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And a return here will go to the 31-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Come on. You fucking goof. I'm mashing X.
And just take the delay. Well, the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Lynch running the counter. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Eddie Pleasant in on the stop.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Steve Smith, 31 yards. And the Ravens turn down. So the offense starts that reverse. Looks like all the action. It's going that way. Then the reverse.
That's Steve
and
Smith.
It was like the Red Sea part.
You asked if he's good. There you go.
The same place mine did.
Yes,
all
did.
all there. The action was going.
Wow.
We had to reverse course too, just as the runner did, and come back the other way. He was wide open after that play.
Well, they're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration.
Ah, I missed again.
You know, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
Tell Tyler he's a piece of shit if you don't want to play.
Gold now out to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for. Good
starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Forced out to his left. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Nice throw,
Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now a play fake. Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
You scared of getting
hit
there?
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quicker. On the move to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 39. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
The big pussy.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Oh, yeah.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. On play action, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And that one's complete to Gurley. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
We got three.
Wentz now to throw. And this is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Blair Walsh on for a long field goal. He's hit from as far away as 56 in his young career. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. 5 missed field goals, just a disastrous performance.
And he won't get another chance, I can't imagine. Partner, he may want to get the resume ready, too.
Yeah, maybe time to dust it off.
Ready for this?
Brady going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
That is not intercepted.
Picked off by Ron Parker.
Fuck. Oh, you're lucky. I was going to come hit you.
23-yard line.
Can I challenge that?
Making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talking about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Fuck yes.
They're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. Lawrence Taylor in there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep down. And now here's another interception.
Oh, my God!
Marcus Peters. What a nightmarish game he's having now.
Oh, my God!
That he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. Oh, wait a minute. They declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand.
The only thing I can think, someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Brady going to throw here. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Armani Bryant in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No, you can't.
So now here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster so far. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this is no good.
Wow, I really need to work on my field goals.
This is just left to the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
What, Tyler's talking shit?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's go. Great.
Here's Wentz to throw. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. One final try now for Wentz.
I almost got you.
1 second left to go.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's John Ryan now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. This is taken deep in their territory. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it.
All right.
And you know you primed the pump all week.
I'm probably going to go play the other mode for a bit, bud.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more Until next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Thicker the ply, thicker the bag. Meet them a buying, at least in no beamer. I'm Brian O'Connor, I'm driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way it been made it, the is mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin, out the cutie. Now I don't give a, tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim, in my denim, she was trying to for a doubt, she don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane hags for a burger. Watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. What we gon' let? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, my. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one of the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed.
Hey. Okay. Pocket through big day sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket through big day sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pocket through big day sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. Hold up. I just want the knowledge and the power. Hold up. Why the looking at me sour? Eat it like chowder. Rada. Never gave a about $1. More money mean more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Gotta get it, that's it, in myself, man. They need a new hope, deliver new, giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket through beat Rakishi. Pocket through big day sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. sumo. Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they.
That's it, boys. Daddy's here.
Big Wall Daddy.
Big Wall Daddy's here now. Pockets too big, Rakishi.
I just want to laugh. I just want to hear someone rage.
I don't see Tyler online.
I don't. He's online.
Send me an invite, Tyler. I cannot see you online, big boy.
Okay, Sean.
My buddy Andre's team is 87.
My friend's team is like 84, 80, something like that. Some shit.
84, 80 something.
84 or 80 something like that.
You're fucked, kid.
My team right now is 71, but it didn't let me use my good team.
My team right now is only 68. I don't know why it's only 68, but
I'm at 71 with my different solo challenges and stuff. I'm playing the Seahawks and solo challenge right now.
never mind, I got a 79 overall. Just waiting for my opponent. Thought I accepted it, man.
I gotta get some training points to upgrade my team.
It's called playing, Billy. Being a champion, Billy. We're gonna hear a lot of that this game, boys.
What?
Huh?
Still what? Fucking cunt?
You done?
Button done?
I think he done.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when they're introduced. We're ready for football. The Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The big left foot of Sebastian.
Here we go!
Ready to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I wanted to run that. I don't think Tyler wants me to do the kick returns.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And that's the big
You can watch it on
fellas
YouTube
right
if you want,
there.
really.
Running through tackles,
You
keeping
gotta,
the
go on,
sticks moving
you gotta go on
forward.
YouTube, though.
This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Here we go now.
That's fucking raging like a little girl.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around
And
the 42.
touch me, bitch.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On second
Don't
down,
touch me, bitch.
and very little daylight there.
Run
They'll get
right
a
by
couple
me.
up to the 44.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It actually showed me right
From
there.
the gun on third down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Don't you insult me.
Good for 10 yards. And that'll
Don't
make it
insult
second
me.
and a foot or so. Jackson. And he gets it down to the 32. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Man gets a first down, eh?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his tight end.
I have money on Sean.
It's complete. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Hi, baby. I said, hi, baby. How was your day?
Really,
Here's Tucker
Sean?
now out to
This is
kick
field
this
goal
one
still?
away.
Oh, I hope so.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. For Carson, C.D., quite a season, although maybe
Boom, bing,
somewhat
bow,
under the
boys.
radar.
Boom, bing,
Part
bow.
of the NFL's top rushing offense, and he was 5th in the league.
I'm going to touch your bum.
1,151 yards, 9 touchdowns, and Seattle got back to their identity, which is a run-first offense that provides some pretty good thump inside the tackles.
Oh.
Chris Carson, a 7th-round pick 2 seasons ago out of Oklahoma State, never ran for 1,000 yards in college. Does it here in the
Today was the
NFL.
first day where I actually admit it was actually cold out.
Big-time game.
By the time I got back from getting in, my ears were...
Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis.
Oh!
Be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early. And move
Wilson. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette.
Oh, I missed my tackle.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I went jihad and missed my tackle.
For 15 and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Now it's Carson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid
You might not
gain
like
on
me
that
after
play.
this one.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
You might get away with it.
On second down, here's
Nope.
Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Sebastian Janikowski to try the Seahawks field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Oh, I almost blocked
I
it.
don't think this has the carry.
Oh,
It does
my
not.
God.
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Okay, partner, got to fit in some Super Bowl chatter here. We're going to have New England and the L.A. Rams, two teams that had to go on the road and win their respective conference titles.
And think about this. The Patriots, who went to 8 straight AFC championship games, back in the Super Bowl yet again, yet they believe they're the underdogs and feel like the whole world is against them. How did they get to adopt that posture? But it's working for them.
And remember, by the way, the Patriots, their first Super Bowl win was against the Rams back
That was a
in their
sick hot
St.
route.
Louis days.
So a lot has changed for the Rams since then. And the Patriots, consistently the most successful team in the NFL. This is going to be fun.
Now I got, remember Andre Bailey, Billy?
Yeah.
Now he's
Ball up to the
messaging me. I think he
35
wants
now
to
as
play.
they
He's
come
rolling
up
with the
on
team that's
1st
like
and
fucking
10.
95, but I'm getting offside.
Wasn't Audrey your best friend? That one time it still is.
And they'll run it here. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40.
All I wrote on your phone was Tyler the bitch kid.
That's going to go as a loss of 4.
That is?
It'll be second
Oh,
down.
it's still like full. Watch out.
On second
Tyler,
down,
live up
here's
to
Jackson.
expectations. Don't be Tyler the bitch kid no
The
more.
ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Fuck
Taylor
Tyler.
Thompson picks it. And his guys are going to get the football
The
at the
YouTube live is streaming
23-yard
doing it
line.
behind.
Well, there
Now I'm
definitely
coming
was some
back for
juice
that ball.
on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
As Seattle makes their way back out here, Charles, let's take a little deeper dive as they go into the offseason, what they need to do. And they led the NFL in rushing yards. You talked about it. They run the football well. Where do they need to improve?
Maybe a little less stubbornness in establishing the run at times, because Chris Carson, their lead
tell
back,
Mom
didn't
that
get started against
I had to
Dallas.
give you a bit of
Mike
trouble
Davis
again?
didn't add a whole lot. Rashad
being a
Penny,
little
who was
vagina?
rookie, he didn't add a whole lot.
Yeah,
on
that's
his
what I
weight.
thought.
Sometimes you have to let Russell Wilson be the guy and let him throw it around. They'll continue to work on that in the offseason to fortify him with a few more weapons on the perimeter, I believe.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Like I'm hungry. Mandams is hungry. Yeah.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen, guys, so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. For Baltimore, if you look back to this season, it was pretty interesting. They start 4-5. You think John Harbaugh may not be there. He's on thin ice. Joe Flacco's at quarterback. But then Lamar Jackson comes in, and everything changed. Their whole offense changed.
It certainly did because of the infusion of speed at the quarterback position. And throws the ball a little bit better from the
circle's wide open, too.
And he goes down. Jaron Reed with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Jackson.
Bye.
It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. John Brown, 54 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
I want to try and kick the ball through the uprights.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Hayukin!
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as they bring this one out to the 27. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build
on.
That's
Joe.
what they're looking for here. Now here's a pass on first down.
Away.
Away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs.
I come, I bite.
And this time he's got
you got hit right in the fucking jaw.
That sets him up better for third down.
So much goes into a single play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch some TV and figure it out, okay? And know what you want to eat.
Davis.
Yes!
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here's
Yeah!
and boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Maybe Billy will actually learn something. Tyler's got a fucking better D than you, bud.
And
except for I actually got points on you,
what's
bud.
happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. And it bangs off the right upright.
I need to work on my kicks. I'm horrible.
The score will stay right where it
What
is.
really pisses Sean off is
So
when you
not
get
only
two
does the fumble
interceptions on
recovery
him in
not
a
turn
row.
into 6, it doesn't even turn into 3.
And they let him off
You
the
didn't
hook
get
right
the
there. You
computer
have to be able to capitalize on sudden change situations. So to go 3 plays and then miss a field goal, that's a huge disappointment.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brandon Carr there to make the stop.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
So Andre Bailey wants to face you?
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's got the tight end, Vanette. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
That's what I'm saying. I understand.
Now it's Wilson.
Oh, you lucky fucker.
That
was a nice first down.
He's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first
pass.
down.
That was a nice pass.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
What the fuck? Who's screaming in the background?
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that? Sounds like a dying dog or something.
Is that Evan?
They run it with Carson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job.
You gotta start doing some more short passes instead of trying to run so much.
Into the offensive backfield.
I'm really good at running the
tackle.
The defense.
Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And try not to throw when you're running because the quarterback will make it like inaccurate.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
You got that other guy, 84. You see him? He was wide open. The guy that was ahead of him.
He loses 4.
He was wide open. You would have got a first down with him, probably.
Here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Tyler, you know that when you hold the button compared to just tapping it, you do 2 different throws?
Jones on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 34.
I'm 1,000,000% sure.
Here we go now.
Relax.
Don't let him slip kick on you, Tyler.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He couldn't
quite. Oh, you
got
piece of shit.
Ball pops out, incomplete. With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. You know, last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies. There were 8 of them. Well, a lot of those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces and new places. Bruce Arians and Tampa Bay.
Oh, you fucker.
East,
you're so lucky.
To the Jets. And how about some of the new fellas?
I was gone if you didn't touch my feet.
He went to USC to be the offensive coordinator after losing his job at Texas Tech. Ends up being the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. Freddie Kitchens gets the job in Cleveland, gets the promotion. Vic Fangio finally getting his shot to be a head coach. He's going to Denver.
Whatever.
And Matt LaFleur, he's going to work with Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay.
That leaves us with 2 remaining spots.
There you go, Billy. Tyler just forced me to punt.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
Yeah?
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, sure. Get whatever you want, baby. Just get whatever.
And he gets
as long as I get my...
Look at this. This is a good one.
Holy!
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone.
That was a beast fucking punt.
And out now come the Seahawks. And down on the scoreboard,
Jesus Christ.
needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
That was a fucking beast punt, man. That was like a 60-yard punt.
They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Going for the...
No shit.
The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in.
How do you taunt? How do you taunt?
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown.
Oh,
well, that was the
Tyler's
fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story. Before the game, we were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped it. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. I said,
Tyler.
come on, man.
How do you taunt?
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just...
You were short of both back from missing field goals. Holy fuck.
Of the route because
Billy, you fucking missed a shit ton too, bud.
First and foremost.
Yeah, but I was also
sometimes
hit
it's a
for like 60
now a
yards.
hit and a loose football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
There you go. I was even giving you a chance. I was trying to figure out how to taunt. But I'll stop you here. I'm confident. Giving Tyler a chance here.
Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Throwing is Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Here's Carson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to...
Yes!
And down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Wilson.
Yes!
This is going to be incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
You learning stuff watching the plays I'm picking, Billy?
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm also playing at the same time.
The offense stays out
And you
there.
ain't learning.
A big challenge here from this
I
far
just watched
back, but
Tyler
they're
miss
going
like
for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, he's wide open now.
There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. So
That was my fault, though. I shouldn't have done that. I was trying to figure out how to taunt.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maurice Alexander making the stop defensively. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
Oh, shit.
That you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That
He
time
gets
that
this
was
one away,
definitely
and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a great move again.
Oh!
Right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Nice hit, Tyler.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Boyle from 13 yards out. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now out to kick this one away.
I was going to say the birds, but they're both birds. He's the seabird. He smells like fish.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like shit.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
Nice catch,
and last
Sean.
time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And
I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Oh my God, I almost fucked up hard there.
Show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Wilson on first down. He hits Baldwin right side.
Yes.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. On second down, Wilson. Over the middle,
yes!
And it's incomplete.
Like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. Again, Wilson. Open man, it's Vanetta. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer.
I accidentally jumped. There you go.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball.
You know what? I'm going to take a big gamble with this play. If it works, it'll work. If not, I'm fucked.
Really hurt. 1st and 5.
Don't take forever, okay?
Wilson will throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
And it worked.
Return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Out there. Coming up soon, the NFL Club Championship event. Now, there are a handful of those club events that haven't been determined yet, but eventually there will be a representative from each of the 32 NFL teams. $1,000 worth of prize money, and it's all going to take place live on Twitch every day at 3 Eastern starting January 30th and running through February 2nd. Don't miss it.
Isn't this much better than watching wrestling, Tyler?
Now Jackson on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Powers through.
Oh my God, I just threw you off me with a quarterback.
The 10 back at the 9. Jaron Reed in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
I just threw you off me like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I don't know. I always copy what Sean says. Or trust guy. Get at me, bitch. You fuck off too, faggot.
Now Jackson on first down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Men's wanna play that game with
Here's
me?
2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Carrying deep for Crabtree.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Picked off near the 29.
You got 8 seconds.
These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
I fucking smoked this receiver. I'll fucking do it again, too. I fucking smoked him.
Just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That's going to be caught. And he's
no way.
For the touchdown on the
Your knee was down way before that.
The prayer is answered.
Your knee was down.
I looked at an interception I got off on you. When the ball touched the ground before I got it.
I know it did.
But it still counts as
I watched it. I can't. It won't let me challenge.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time.
Game is dumb like that. I don't know why the fuck it won't let me challenge.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. So they will.
That's what you get, bud. Fucking piece of shit. You're sucking the ref's dick so they give you touchdowns.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Yeah,
right. Running back, and he's got it complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 50, check 50.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Get back.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. And sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit.
-7 yards.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Off the play fake, here's Wilson, rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay, good.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them play.
Ooh, can't touch me.
This is 4th down.
I dig 2 of your guys right out.
And the offense will take over with a new set
Black
of
mans
downs.
can't touch me,
Jackson
eh?
and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught left side by...
Oh! Shit, son! I made your own 2 guys run into each other like stupid dumb cunts.
So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
To throw is Jackson. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Beast!
And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught at the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Ayukan!
I think I found the winner.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh, he steals it back.
3rd time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And by the way, I need to pass along a reminder that our ladder for the Madden Challenge Tournament is still open in MUT Drafts until February 11th. And the prize pool for the Madden Challenge, folks, $190,000.
And who wouldn't want to participate in something where you could get a piece of $190,000?
That's what I'm wondering.
Fucking guy almost died there.
Let's have some fun.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it's short. To throw is Wilson.
And I steal it back!
Today. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he stopped immediately there. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man,
big,
a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. John Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's incomplete. Nearly a my goodness.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. On 3rd down, Wilson pushing his way inside the 40. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 18 yards there and a first down.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's get it.
Throwing again here, Wilson. It's caught, blocked it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down.
Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on. Stay out.
A first down carry for Davis. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Let's go get it right here. Come on.
Shay.
4 down.
They go play action now. Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10.
Down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
There you go.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Oh!
Hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back.
It's all right.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Just long.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
When that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
And in this day and age, I would love to play quarterback in the NFL. Wide open offenses, acrobatic receivers. If you're accurate, you're going to have days like this.
To throw again is Wilson. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Out to kick is Janikowski. That's fielded in the end zone.
Whoa, you just ran right through my guy. What the fuck?
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Glitch straight through my guy. That's the dumbest shit ever.
We just saw. You wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
I bet they love it.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
First down.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Yo, all right.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yep, smash.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh my God, how long?
Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy. Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said.
Wow, I fucking threw that ball.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
You want to keep blitzing, then I'll just do this.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. And it's 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Yeah, right.
Complete. Bradley McDougald that time.
The guy like fucking glitches halfway across the fucking field. That's so fucking stupid.
Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback It's just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield. Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson.
Yeah, right.
There, a nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Wow, are you kidding me? And then the fucking computer runs way out of the way. That's so fucking dumb.
With his 2nd touchdown.
So fucking dumb.
And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. The return man, Chris Moore. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You're getting lucky, bud.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on his...
Michael Crabtree's going to go. He's at the 40.
Wow.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 44 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance,
1st down.
That'll drive a team towards a victory.
The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be. Come up on 1st and goal. Jackson will throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
Yes.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm also playing drops out here.
Yeah, what he said.
Face me, bitch. Face me, bitch.
What's on the menu today?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Piece of shit.
On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march up.
No, we just getting lucky. I'm getting Jude. I fucking stop him twice on 4th down and they still give it to him.
Oh, I was talking about the onside kick that you did to me.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The Lockett with a grab over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
No, you won't.
Good for 4.
I'll drop kick the shit out of you.
Fired that
I'm
one
talking
in
to
there,
you.
Connection on a nice in route.
With those
Well, I'm talking to you.
And they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able
You're lucky
to
my
connect.
girlfriend was standing in front of the TV there,
160
bud.
yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. The drive continues. As
I gotta finish the game, bud. I can't finish, pause the game, bud.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this
Shut
up
your
to
lips.
about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And the tight end Dixon left side. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And he'll be brought down at the 40-yard line.
Keep doing like the same play over and over.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
picking the same play
the
over and
defense was
over and
effective,
over again.
able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Who I want on my
Second
team?
down, Wilson. And that's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Wilson will throw again, sliding out of the pocket. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, 43 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
I can tell you're sitting in your face.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Ayukin! Ooh, that's a deep one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
I saw John Ballsack on my team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Underneath to Davis.
Yeah, what the fuck is this team doing?
He's got
wow.
Past the 20.
You're lucky this team's a bunch of fucking idiots.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown.
You're so lucky.
Mike Davis, 79 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too.
You should be smoking me, bro. You have a way higher ranking team than me.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Janikowski good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I'll take that. 25.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation.
Come on, you press the fucking hot roads. What are you doing?
Here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like figure out finish drinking that.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Oh, I can't get my finger. There it is.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. In on the stop, Bradley McDougald.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, that's Edwards. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
This team sucks on this.
Here it goes.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end.
Good game, bud.
But now this game is over. But Charles, it's one thing to
go,
win. It's
can't
another
talk
thing to
too much
win
now.
and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
All right, guys, I'll be on probably tomorrow.